So thank you. I am excited to share about our new website. So for everybody that can see this, um, this is our new website. Let me make sure. Yes. So I'm going to initially start by, we're going to use Great Strides as an example, and I'm going to be a past participant. And as a past participant, I will be logging in. So if you're a new participant, you can simply find the event and register. But as a past event, I'll show you. So this is our new website. And what's great is that all of our events are together with just one login. So it's very beautiful. We're very excited about it. And it's not just peer-to-peer events. We've got our Rose Up. We've got our dinner dance, golf, finest. All of our events are going to be rolled up into this. So today we're going to start with Great Strides. Like I said, this is being recorded. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat. So yay, Great Strides. You can see the website. And honestly, there's a couple of different reasons why we decided to find a new website and really use a new software. It's a new design. It's a fresh look. It's simplified navigation, which really is going to offer a much improved experience. And plus, there are some enhanced features that I'm going to go over. So we're going to scroll down and pretend we're looking for a walk. I live in Knoxville, so we're going to go to East Tennessee. Few details. So, oh yes, thanks, Kath. I know it. I'm excited about it too. So East Tennessee, this is what I'm going to register for. Yay! But actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to register for Southeast Tennessee. Actually, I'll register for Cleveland. Sorry, y'all. I'm already registered for East Tennessee. So I'm going to register for, we'll go to the Cleveland Walk. View the details. And now I'm going to register for the Cleveland Walk. So register, but you know what? I am already in here. So type in my email, get started. Yay, they recognize my email. So let's make sure I remember this correctly. Perfect. So I'm actually logged in currently as Trey. But what I want to do is change my profile and switch my user. This is one of the great things. I originally am the main user, Jolly Johnson, and that's where I registered for East Tennessee. But as the main person, I was able to, under my own profile, register my husband and my son with the same email. And I didn't have to create all these new emails. So what I'm going to do is go back to the Cleveland Walk and register as myself, as Jolly. Register. There we go. So we're back to here. My connection is friend, t-shirt size, and I work for the foundation. I am going to create a new team. And this is going to be Jolly Walkers Cleveland. Set a goal. I'm a friends and family team. One of the things to remember is because this is a new website, you won't be able to bring back your team from years past because that information isn't in here. So you can just rename your team the same thing you always have in the past. And then I can work with teams individually on the back end to help make some connections within our data system on the interior. But that's something to remember is that, which we'll go over, your information does not carry over, no. And I'm going to go through that in a second, Douglas, just so that you guys can see what we're recommending for folks. All right, so I'm still in the middle of my registration, but I want to register a family member. Super easy. Do I want to add them to my account, meaning they don't have an email? I want them to have their own page, their own fundraising, but I'm going to do it all. I'm managing it all. They don't have an email. Again, that's the main thing. Now, if you have somebody that's you know that they're not going to register on their own, but you do want them, they have their own email, they're going to do their own fundraising. You just have to give them that extra push by fundraising them or registering for them. You can register user with their own account. You'll be prompted to plug in their email. So if they don't have an email, you'll want to go back. But this is again for somebody that is going to manage their own account, but you're registering them. But I'm going to add a user to my account. These are two of my already managed users. So we'll add Trey to this one. Same address. He's a walker. Fundraiser that. He is also a friend. He's in, oh gosh, Bears t-shirt. And he's going to join my team. So I'm going to save. Now, my husband's not going to come down to Cleveland, so I'm not going to register him. But I could continue to do this depending on however many children or family members that I want to register. So now I'm going to hit continue to finish. And I'm not going to do a self-donation right now. I'm going to sign the waiver for everybody that I'm registering. I'm just knocking out that waiver for all of us. And complete the registration. Yay. So it's going to redirect me now to the Cleveland Walk in a second. There we go. All right. So this is also where I can create my own URL. And this is for me personally, not for the team. I'm just doing this for my personal URL. We'll say Jolly Cleveland. Or I could skip it. Doesn't matter. And again, I'm going to close that because I don't want to do a self-donation right now. But you can see this is the fundraising page. And it's going to prompt me to do certain things. I can click here and see the event details. It's going to prompt me to personalize my page. And I'll show y'all again. You can edit the welcome message, which is the main. You can title your page. You can do the welcome message. You can always edit your URL. And then clicking your team. Now this is where you can update your team page. So it looks a little different. So I'm now on my team page. Now I can add a campaign image that's already in there. I can upload a new image. And this is for kind of the cover. And then this is my team page profile photo. There's a lot of different areas that you can upload photos. So be mindful that team info photo is here. But when you first registered, you saw, I'm going to exit out of, I can't remember how to exit out of. Sorry, I'll give me a second. I'm still new to this as well. Oh, I guess my events. I can go back to my Cleveland, Bradley County. So the cover page is the same, but this is going to be, this photo is my always photo. I use this in my profile in my Cystic Fibrosis Foundation profile right here. And so this is where it just has your basic information. So this is your main CFF profile picture. What that means is you can edit that here, but that's not going to be your Great Strides photo necessarily. So let's go to, you can see I've got two different campaigns. We'll go back to the one I just registered for. My page. I can edit my photo here, I believe. Oh. let's see here. Maybe it is, maybe that is the photo. Sorry, you guys. Yes, the profile photo is the one that'll carry over. What you put here will carry over to your pages. But if I wanted to manage, let's see where I can find. If I wanted to manage Trey, so you can see these are my two pages, but if I wanted to manage Trey's profile, I could click. Sorry, I know I'm bouncing around a little bit as I'm still learning this as well, but we'll go back to Cleveland Great Strides story. And so updating your page, all of that. One of the things that we are highly encouraging everybody to do is to visit your 2024 page. And am I logged in here? I'll go ahead and log into my 2024. I have no idea if this is the right password. Nope. Okay. We're not going to log in, but we're just going to go look at my page. So log into your 2024 page. Search Walker. Find Jolly Walkers. And I think it was Trey's page I updated. Last year, my account got all mixed up because of my CFF email and my Gmail. Okay, so it does not look like I've updated last year's at all, but we'll use the one that has some fundraising under it. You'll want to copy and paste into a Word document. That's one way. That's typically going to be your best way, especially if your story. And then save that so that you can just copy it over. And then also your photo, when you're logged in, you can download your photos, download your contacts, any way that you can. And I'm sorry, you guys, I wish I could log into my last year account. It's not letting me for some reason. But if you are able to save these into a Word document, like I said, it's just going to make it for easy carryover because it's this year, it's a brand new site. Nothing's going to carry over, but it's going to be a lot easier. One of the things that I worked on today, and it's under a different campaign. Let's go to my other campaign. We'll go to East Tennessee Dashboard. I've uploaded a profile picture. I've customized my URL, but I haven't done anything else. I will begin fundraising on Facebook, but I'm not going to show you guys that simply because my account got mixed up because of my email and my son's email. So, but one of the things that I set up earlier for my son, and I'm going to do that here, is hosting a passion fundraiser. It's so easy to do this directly from the site now. And the fact that your passion fundraisers are going to be available on the same login and website. So wrapping for a cure. I did this a couple of years ago. And I have no idea in this short amount of time if I can do it, but it's an easy way. And then you can choose any of your, so you can see I did holiday wrapping in 2021. So let's see if I can just recreate that. What's nice is the Passion fundraising website is the same. And so that is one that can carry over into this site. So there we go, wrapping for a cure. I can edit and manage my Passion fundraiser. And then that money is going to go ahead and start feeding to my 2025 Great Strides. which that's what I'm really excited about as well. So before I publish that, I'll save that now I've successfully created that. So my events, you guys can see I'm signed up for East Tennessee Great Strides. I'm signed up for Cleveland Bradley County Great Strides. And then I have a passion fundraiser. But you know what? Trey does a lot of my fundraising. He's cute. Well, he used to be. He's now 12 and giant, but he's still kind of cute. So I'm going to manage his account and I'm going to do a lot of stuff under his. Just go up to your profile picture up in the top right-hand corner. Trey Johnson. And look, there's his account. So his account, I updated his picture in the profile section to, this was a few years ago, as you can see. He's quite a bit bigger now. But his page, which is, quote, my page, I can edit that here. I can upload emails. I've got all my contacts that I can import right here. And then you can pull reports as people are fundraising, which is going to make things a lot easier. And then he can see his team. I'm the team leader, of course, but he's on the team. And this is pretty much where we'll do our fundraising. So I can edit his account. I can update his URL again. And he also has a passion fundraiser that I created. I don't know what I'm going to do for it, but I created one for him called Let's Slay CF. And so I can manage that. And again, create tickets. If I wanted to do a party, I can, and all this will feed back to Great Strides. So this is one of the ways that we're really encouraging our community members to engage their community is to, you know, if you've got a lot of friends that like to do a Mardi Gras party, then you could always ask for donations and create a fun Mardi Gras passion fundraising website. But we'll go back to Great Strides. So you guys have seen, well, I'll go back to my page where I was logged in. There we go. So you guys can see all of the events. And I'm still logged in as Trey right now. And sorry, with all of these different tabs, it's hard to see. But one of the great things, like I said, you can do cycle on this website, Team CF, Finest, Dinner Dance, and Rose Up. All right. So one of the other questions that we've received this year is the mobile app. There will be a new mobile app and it will be rolling out in January. Once that rolls out, you will receive information, an email, a message. But your old app, if there's anything saved in it, it's just going to, from what we've been told, it's just going to disappear at the end of the year. And so that's one of the things that we wanted to make sure we shared with you guys. If anybody is interested in getting their past donors and what they've given, reach out to me, email me. That's one of the things I can do. I can pull them back from, you know, when you started, or at least 2010. I can pull any of your donations back as far as that and send you a spreadsheet. I'm trying to think of other questions that we've gotten. Primarily, I really just wanted to kind of go through. You can see where Trey's registered, all of these pieces. All right. Questions or comments that anybody has right now. Feel free to come off mute. Feel free to ask me. Yeah. What's up, Norm? You can come off video too. I would like.
So Kim's joined me now. So so you were saying that our previous fundraiser pages are going to go away totally,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to happen by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to save those.
I would recommend that, yes. If,
no, can we save those? That was my question. I'm sorry. Can we save them to another area? Can we, put them in a folder of some sort?
I mean, what we're recommending is just for folks to copy and paste their story
Okay.
into a Word document.
Okay. So just
Um,
copy and paste it all into Word documents, and then just use that as fodder for the new
mhm. Well, and that's if anybody that registers before the new year, they can go ahead and just copy and paste from the old website into the new website.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing with switching the systems. We weren't able to have all of the data carried over.
Okay, we'll lose all that if we don't copy and paste it, or set this up and start doing that, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see here. But I'm looking at something in your participant center. Let me go back into here. It should show, and I'm also looking at a cheat sheet on one of my other screens at these answers to make sure. Oh, contact book. And let's see here. It says there will be a way. It says that there should be a way to see past donor information from 2004. Again, I have a lot of issues with my emails being CFF and Gmail and from the past system. So my stuff always gets mixed up. So I'm not sure it may be under me. But again, see, that's where, so I don't know. Yeah, it says past owners should be listed under a contact book.
Okay.
So that may be a rollover in the new year. I can find out. There's a call next week. It's our final call of the year with our operations team. And so I've got a note open to myself.
Well, yeah, I think that the two largest things of value would be our contacts that we've been using, and then any text type information that we've been using to for recruiting purposes. So
Well, and one of the things we can't the donor information, I think, at least from 2004, was supposed to cross over.
okay, that's helpful. Yeah, that's good.
Again, I'm not seeing it on mine, but it could be I'm just under the wrong profile. But if it doesn't, all we have access to when it comes to anybody registered is, for example, let's go to Kayla. It would be her story.
Yeah, right.
So it would just be me, which that's one of the things I'm working on, because it's not, I know a lot of people are going to miss this. And so I'm trying to capture as much information, but it would be beneficial, I think, for folks that do already know, just to do that quick, copy all of it and then just paste it into the new website where you can edit. Make sure I'm in East Tennessee. Okay, I'm in East Tennessee. And so then you could just easily copy and paste here. So I could just, which I think this is the generic story, but just as an example.
Right.
Copy and paste. And then I would, can change it up, edit the font if I wanted to. Yeah. And then You can edit your goal amount here as well. But again, that's for your individual page. For your team page, you'll want to come down to the dashboard and click my team. And then come down here. Right here is where you can edit your team goal. And then down here is where you can edit your team page. Edit the profile picture here. I can select a campaign image right now. That's the only one available. But I can change my team message as well. Team goal, team image, all that. Team URL. Right now, this is my generic Jolly Walkers. So, I'm trying to think of what other questions some folks have had. I think walking through the registration is going to be making sure people see that they need to, let me log out. Oops, log out. Making sure when you're trying to find an event and when you're registering that you do create your team, as well as before you actually finish registering, you'll have to add those additional members.
Okay, because they won't follow over.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
What other questions? Douglas, did you have any other questions? And you asked about the history.
No, the history made sense, and I think I can pull a lot of our items off of social media and groups that we've created and stuff in the past. So I'll be able to do that. But the site looks amazing. It's a lot more simpler, I think, more vibrant with imagery, the list of items to complete and how that automatically updates.
Yay.
To help out. And like the company I work for is called Simpler, and we make things simple. And that's the only thing that kept going in my head. Like, wow, this is so simple compared to the previous version. I mean, it's
It
awesome.
really, well, and you guys also are kind of getting first look at our new icons, logos for our events. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
These new icons rose up. Find us, that's just for the general program. Each event has its own.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
what's great, so top 30 will be, you can log in, and Norm, you guys will have one login for top 30 and Great Strides.
Oh, cool.
And Cycle and all the events that you go to.
Very good. That's cool.
I'm excited about that.
I like it.
Cassandra, did you have any questions? And if not, that's fine. I know Rose Up, that's one that I'm excited that we've also linked up to this website. And it's all in one place.
Hey, I didn't have any questions. Sorry, I was trying to find all the buttons.
Oh, you're fine. I just am excited to show this off and answer any questions. One thing I did want to share as we're talking about history of events, and the history, from what you've got on your page. When it does come to your contacts, we cannot, because again, that's your property. We can't do anything, but when it comes to your donors, we can supply you with all that information. So I can go into the system, like I've said, and pull every donor for, if you send me a list of, say, Norm, if you wanted to, who donated to both you and to Kim. And then if there were a year that the whole family came down and walked with you and you're like, hey, I need all their histories, we can pull that from when you guys started with the foundation.
Okay.
And then that way you have that contact information to ask those past donors again. So that's just something that we can do on our end as the back end and send you that in an Excel spreadsheet.
Well, that's good to know.
So happy to do that for folks. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. The only piece I know for Tennessee that we're missing is the confirmation of Southeast Tennessee, which Douglas, it's coming, fingers crossed. It is coming, but we know it's going to be at either one of the parks or at one of the schools there, but it will be on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So
But last year it was at the that park there by the river. Is that correct?
the Tennessee River Park.
Cool.
We're hoping to get into a one of the things that we really liked, and Norm, you've seen it with Father Ryan High School.
That was cool. Yeah.
Being on a campus that is private and it's only RCF community members. A lot of them like that, just that, not exclusivity, I won't say that, but just the comfort of having our own space. Public parks can offer up a lot of people that, especially that we just, yeah. So
Well,
it was just,
yeah, there was one benefit from the Great Strides at Chattanooga, being at an open, kind of a area that we were sharing. So we got the junior ROTC folks to help us move stuff around.
yes, that was a huge help. That's one of those that I've got to do some big volunteer recruitment for down there, since we might lose them, but that was nice. So awesome. Well, I am happy to answer any other questions. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Okay.
Let's see.